The book revolves around not only the principals, but the superstars involved between Hendrix and Lennon and the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac and major superstars. What was your favorite part in this? When you started to go through it, was there a favorite part?
That's interesting. I think the stories about Toys in the Attic, those stories are in the book, but this was a wild time and it was a wild neighborhood. They liked that kind of dirty atmosphere. Jack Douglas, we have a scene in the book where he just comes out and reads the riot act to those guys and says, look, if I tell you to do something, I don't want you to start talking and you don't stop. And Joe said, if it wasn't for Jack Douglas, we were going nowhere. He pulled our nuts out of the fire.
But then to take that story to the next step, Walk This Way was recorded at Record Plant. And David interviewed Jack and Joe Perry about the making of that record, and not only the making of that song, but Joe Perry had a lick. He had that lick. And everybody loved that lick, but they couldn't write lyrics for it. They just didn't have it, and they needed a single for that album. So they're up in the studio, and they're trying to, and they're frustrated, and they're getting burned out, and they said, hey, let's go for a walk. They're in Times Square. Times Square is full of movie theaters. What movie do they go into? They go to see Young Frankenstein, the Mel Brooks movie. And Marty does the famous line, where we go, walk this way, and he does the walk, hunchback walk, and that cracked the band up. That cracked them up so much. They went back to the studio. Steve Tyler went into the stairwell for a half hour, came back with the song, came back with the lyrics they've been struggling with because they were walking in that crazy neighborhood.